In unwanted pets in recent weeks, and they're seeing more of a specific kind of pet. People are turning in, or in some cases just abandoning, pocket pets, guinea pigs, hamsters, and other small rodents. And that's putting pressure on the shelters and the resources needed to care for all of their animals. Here to tell us about the problem and some of the possible reasons behind it is Virginia Donohoe. She is the executive director of the San Francisco Animal Care and Control. Virginia, thanks for talking with us. Give us a sense of your shelter's experience with this problem. How many small pets have people brought in, and how does it compare to previous years?
Well, people have brought in a lot of small pets. The number coming in is about the same as previous years. Adoptions have dropped about in half, and we are seeing a lot more people who are bringing in a large number of pets at a time. Last week, somebody brought in 20 hamsters. They had bought 2, turns out they were not the same gender, and before she knew it, she had 20 hamsters.
So what do you think's behind this trend, and when did you first start noticing this influx of pets coming in?
The influx of pets started late summer, and it's not unusual for us to get them in, one at a time, but coming in groups of 20 is way more than anybody can handle. And we have adoption partners we work with who are also very full. So all of us are saying, come adopt a guinea pig, come adopt a hamster. They're great starter pets. If you're thinking of adding a small pet to your house, adopt, don't shop. The shelters in the Bay Area are all full, and we all have tons of guinea pigs and hamsters available. And they're great for kids.
Sorry, Virginia, go ahead.
No, they're relatively easy to maintain. They don't need a whole lot of help from mom and dad on these guys, unlike dogs and cats.
I'm interested in the timing. You said late summer is when you started seeing more of these pets being turned in. Do you think that has anything to do with kids going back to school? And this year, kids are in school in person for the most part instead of at home.
Yeah, that could certainly be some of it, but that doesn't explain the ones coming in groups of 10 and 20. Those are not kid issues. Those are intact animal issues.
How do you avoid ending up with a litter of 20 hamsters or gerbils? I forgive my ignorance about adopting these animals, but they can't get spayed or neutered. You just have to make sure if you buy more than one, they're the same gender.
Right. You have to make sure they're the same gender. And if it turns out they're not, and you have the first litter, then is the time to separate them all and go to the shelter or go to your vet and say, oh my gosh, what do I have here? Who's who? Don't wait thinking it was a fluke, because it's not going to get any better. It'll just get a heck of a lot worse. But they're great pets. And if you have one and you want to add one, make sure you know what gender the one you have is before you get the next one.
So what are you going to do with all these hamsters? You said you have more than 20 hamsters now.
Oh, we have a lot of hamsters. We have a lot of guinea pigs. We are going to just have to try and adopt all these guys out. And it seems it's a nationwide problem, because we reached out to New York to see if they could take a few, but they too are overloaded.
Interesting trend there. Well, hopefully all those hamsters and gerbils find a forever home soon. In the meantime, Virginia Donohoe, Executive Director of San Francisco Animal Care and Control, thank you for speaking with us.